How do I choose the right credit card? Hi, my name is Bianca Zamora, and I have over 20 years of experience in the credit and financial industries, working for wholesale mortgage companies, retail mortgage companies, and credit service organizations. My goal is to help as many people as possible become credit savvy so that they can take their credit and financial opportunities to the next level. This is part 13 of a 20-part series where I'm answering the most researched questions when it comes to credit and finance. Today's question is, how do you choose the right credit card? So the answer to this question really is based off of your particular credit profile or credit score. If you have high credit scores, I would say anything over 720, you're going to have a lot more options when it comes to the type of credit that you are going to be offered. If you have scores that are fair to good, meaning between 620 and 680, you're going to have less options available. And then obviously if you have challenge credit, you're going to have even more limited availability when it comes to the types of accounts that are going to be offered to you. So let's review the three basic types of credit lines that you can have when it comes to revolving or credit cards. So the first type of revolving credit card you can have is a standard Visa or MasterCard credit card. This is an account that you are going to be able to utilize at virtually any institution for any purpose, such as grocery, travel, etc. The second type of revolving account that you can have is something called a charge card. A charge card is a card that you can only utilize at a specific store or place of business, like a Macy's charge card, a Nordstrom charge card, etc. These are typically retail cards. And the third type of revolving account that you can have is a line of credit. A line of credit is in between a loan and a credit card, but it is still an account that you can use and spend over and over again. It is just listed as a different type of account other than a credit card or a charge card on your credit report. So the main thing to analyze when you are getting a new credit card is what are the interest rates going to be on that card? Do they have an introductory interest rate where maybe you have a very low interest rate to start with and maybe will go up after 18 months, 12 months, whatever the introductory rate is. Again, low introductory interest rates are going to be for those consumers who have good to exceptional credit ratings. More than likely, if you have poor to fair credit, you're going to get hit with those single and most often those double-digit interest rates, especially right now when we're in a state of, inflation and high interest rates. The second thing you want to look at is what are the rewards or benefits for that particular card. There are some cards that offer more perks and benefits, such as concierge or travel services, such as American Express. However, just know that in most cases, most cards that offer more rewards or benefits are typically going to have annual fees. So cards like American Express, you are typically going to pay roughly around a $500 annual fee for their gold or platinum cards, and this is for each card holder. So if you have authorized a second person onto your credit card, such as a spouse or a child, you are going to be charged that annual fee, again, usually around $500 for each card holder. The other thing you want to look at is the credit score requirements of the credit card that you are applying for. In many cases, I find that a lot of people apply for credit cards that their credit scores doesn't technically qualify them to receive. And although there's always a chance that you're going to get approved for a card, even if you don't meet a specific credit score requirement, in most cases, you want to stay away from cards that have a higher credit score requirement if you don't meet those requirements. So always know what your credit score is before you apply. Also, if you've been a victim of identity theft or something like that and you have a freeze on your report, you always want to lift that freeze before you apply for your credit card. So I hope this answered the basic question of how do you choose the right credit card. If you would like a more one-on-one or specific recommendation as to, which credit cards you should be applying for, feel free to schedule a free consultation and I'll be more than happy to review your credit report, your credit score, as well as recommendations for specific cards that you could get approved for.